Good evening, everyone. Today's my lecture topic is reservation system. So, talking about history, reservation system was started to control inequality, discrimination based on caste and the communities, and to provide a proper playing field to all the people, irrespective of their profession and the vocations. And it was started by the British minister Macdonald Maxey in the year 1932. And talking about the current scenario, so in the year 2019, with the pass of 103rd Constitutional Amendment and economically weaker section in which it provides 10% reservation to all the people of general categories to get a higher studies and to get a job in the government sectors. So the purpose of doing is to provide a proper playing field or to uplift the society who are facing lot of challenges or who are below poverty line, and secondly to reduce the gap between the upper and the lower caste, and so that freedom of speech and equality should also arise. But talking about disadvantage, it has more disadvantage as compared to the advantage, because in current scenario it has become a vote bank, because every politician use it as a tool to gather or to take more and more band during the election, and they just false promise that they should provide the basic amenities, food, clothes, shelter, connectivity, or better transportations, but nothing is happening. And secondly, like, it is not reaching to the deserving one or the person who is need of utmost required. And secondly, the students who are in general categories, they are facing problems in order to get best colleges of government like IITs, Delhi universities, and the same thing is happening in the uh, administrative job also like IPS. So this will uh, put the nation development in danger, and there should be some different parameter to check it out this instead of economy or the money. And the third one is that a lot of people study hard and prepare for the competitive exam, but at that time, due to 1% or 0.1%, they do not get the job because some other body use quota or the reservation systems. So in conclusion, I would like to say that the government have to control the reservation systems, because this will put the India development in at a risk, and India will remain developing countries. And that's all for today. Thank you everyone. Jai Hind.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, my lecture topic is reservation system. Reservation system was introduced in India to uplift the backward classes of people and give them equal opportunities in the country. It was introduced to correct the historical injustice done to these backward class people. After independence, the government of India came up with the list that people who were the backward classes people such as SC and STs were given some special privilege in the country, as they were denied equal opportunities by the ancient caste system. What does actually means the reservation system? In simple terms, if I explain, the reservation system in India actually means the reserving of seats for the special classes people such as SC, ST and OBCs in the government institutions like IITs, IIMs and extra etc, and even the reserving of seats in the legislatures, reserving of seats in the job categories like IAS and IPS. Now let's come to the point. What is the purpose of reservation in India? Why it is actually needed? Because in the historical times, if we see, there was lot of injustice done to certain peoples, lower caste people, by the upper caste people, based on the ancient caste system, Varna system it was called. And for the advancement of, basically the first reason is the advancement of these people in the like in the getting the jobs and getting proper education. These reservation system was introduced, and to maintain the adequate representation also in the government sectors, like the in the especially in the services, like in the government services, IAS and IPS, there are certain number of seats which are reserved for these backward class people. Now let's understand the extent of reservation. The extent of reservation is, in India we provide reservation to the people in the government educational institutes, in the government jobs, and even in the legislature, let it be the state or even in the parliament. But let's understand one more fact, that recently in 2019, by the 103rd Amendment Act, the economic backward people were also introduced in the reservation system. Earlier, it was only for the socially and educationally backward people the reservation system was there, but due to the amendment there in 2019, it was for the economic weaker sections also. Now let's understand what is the basic the reservation. Like they are given the reservation in the mark system, and even the merit additional attempts are given. The lower merit form of reservation is there, and even in the age relaxation as a merit is given to them apart from the reservation quota. If I talk about in the exams, in the government's exam, there is 60% seats are reserved for these various categories in which these are getting admitted. Now, at last, I would like to conclude by saying that the reservation system should be a balance, and it has been a great hassle between the two groups, the reserved and unreserved. So, government should take it more responsibly rather than creating it as a vote bank. We need to make certain changes and come up with the new reformation in the reservation system, so that it can benefit all, and we can focus on the quality of government officers we produce in our country. That's all. Thank you.